Alright. Back with another Doki Doki. Man, I'm back into this little streaming thing. Whoa. Goodness. I'm back into this streaming thing. I'm in a pinch, y'all, man. I hope I can get y'all support for this, man. Rent is due. Sorry, no, I'm only kidding, y'all. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to get this started. Hopefully this time it stopped acting up. It's probably acting up right now. Alright, so last time I stopped, I was going for the Natsuki route unintentionally because I already did Yuri, and Yuri's a psychotic, crazy freak. Real rap. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you be bad at this? Because I'm a G! My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I tell you, Natsuki's face freezes. She just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, John. You do something to Natsuki? I saw her rush out like that. I didn't do anything terrible. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I can tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, John? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you didn't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. Ugh. You really should stop reading these things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that. But John wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. He apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think John is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm gonna hold on to this. You insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh. Never mind. Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but it's still not fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess John is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it though. Anyway, read my poem now. No, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. I really have to read Amy Likes Spiders again. Seriously. Seriously. One time, she took a L. Let me stop. Hold on, yo, I'm just trying to... Alright, so... Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Of course not. The message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Whoa, hold on. Sec, y'all. I'm wondering why it's giving out like 2 different screens. Let me know in the comments if it's gone. I'm not quite understanding why it's doing that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Answer my own question with that one. Okay. So of course it's about how everyone thinks mine. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Okay. I wrote it easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people found out, or to make fun of you, or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. No Bruce Lee again. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Sorry, I had to reconfigure my mic. Okay, so this time we're gonna try to focus on going to try your Sayori. John, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Huh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean you're really an expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You'll never understand if I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, John, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayori hesitantly bent down to pick up the pencil she dropped. But being on the antenna of her surroundings, she bumped right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bent down and picked up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grabbed Sayori's arm and helped her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles, huh? Popping a lot of bottles. Having crazy amounts of parties. Finally, some of your friends said, look, I can't drink with you no more. You competitively beat me in a whole full competition of liquor drinking. And all you can say is, echo, 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 echo inside your head. That's all you feel after you're done drinking. Nothing else is just spewing out of your brains. I'm just improvising, y'all. Holy crap. Sayori, did you write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday that I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got me pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of being obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I'm gonna go with Yuri next. Forget all this. Are you still mad at me? Huh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning, when I disrespect her, technically I prefer your poems, kind of. I like cursive handwriting, but I'm just saying, Yuri, you be snapping. I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How can I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. Before I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please? It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I to myself. All I can do is accept the fact that how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that request. And I didn't even get to read her poem. That's some ish. Okay, next is Monica. Hi again, John. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's the only way of putting it. Anyway, I've already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. Man, look, Monica. Look. I'm not saving you a dang thing. Like playing a vino on a pizza crust. I wish I had pizza right now. And seriously, what's with that comment? Load me though? What are you saying? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as the physical expression of a feeling, over a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is the tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really do well with last minute. I don't do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working hard on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets which we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But doesn't that tell us that we're actually going to be doing for this event? Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it yet already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let everyone else come up with the recite poems too. Sayori's putting all the posters in case everyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess it's kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and each other put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing our feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me with no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri, dejected, glanced around at everyone else's expected faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ahaha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply the emotion behind the lines she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches in a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks away over the podium. The poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice has changed. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns as it's structured that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she was bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we wanted to do this in front of her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem into her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and then cheerfully walks into the podium. This one is called My Medal. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it as reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Sayuri is, and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think too much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply to someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even John liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But in my other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. That might need a little more force behind it depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to pick up a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Oh, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before John. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let John lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection to what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I perceive impulses anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less in your abilities and more in your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I don't even know why I sound like that. I already know Natsuki doesn't even sound like that. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. And Natsuki's trademarks style and works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. I feel like the words bounce up as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back into her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better make me do that again. Not make me do that again. Well, Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's nice, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that we all have an idea of what it is you like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough space before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be writing. Jeez. I should probably find some other person to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make me such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, John. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Sorry, y'all. My aunt sent me something like let me make your day. My day isn't made right now. Okay, I walk with Sayori once more. Even though it's been only a few days and a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean, Sayori formulates with her words. So let me say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? What kind of put me on a here? Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so. Isn't she beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how she's seeing things in her head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Huh? If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird situation. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something like that makes her happy, then I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time? I gotta do this crazy poem. Alright. Right? Making this route happen, that's all I'm saying. Bubbles. Jump. What is going on? Flower. Up. Oh. Sparkle. Ah. Hey. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. Branch. Ah, sugar haze. Taking my L's. Games? Alright. Alright, I should have known. Hank. Okie dokie. Strawberry. What's up, y'all? How's it going? Give me a chance. Oh, well, I just gotta keep going. Man, I can't even get any constructive criticism on what's going on. And if I can get some constructive criticism, this I can improve. So difficult. But I'm gonna keep it pushing. Let's see. Fireworks. It's sunny. Come on. Anime. Shopping. And that. Oh. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have had a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help me out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. there's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they really have fried squid? Squid? That's pretty specific to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by all you people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is at the desk in front of the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you really worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. You say so. I worry glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was stuffing through some papers at her desk. John, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Is she acting crazy? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems like a bit of a downcast today. Oh, do you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room and Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, John. You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know that's not your problem, but I just wanted to ask if you knew anything so I can drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try asking her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just have a hard time bringing it up with the person she's of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, John. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? I probably shouldn't say much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Yeah? She's been much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, John. Have you thought that maybe you're always seeing her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up in front of her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her here. I sighed and sit down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and not to have fun with everyone else, That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh down on me so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passed, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everything goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Okay. Alright, so let me check. Wait, Natsuki first. Let's see. You certainly are enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. Whoa! What's going on, Natsuki? You acting crazy right now. You acting like you rock with me a little too heavy now. Last gameplay, you was acting all types of hate. All the hate. I'm just surprised. It seems like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put it in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she was the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? John, please tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear it from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poems if you just laugh and say that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute. Whoa, she's crying like crazy right now. Whoa. Oh no. I don't know what sparked her to act like this, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lip starts to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxed her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put onto it. Don't read it! Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. You don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for you to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. Sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she don't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it was for you. And I'm sorry if that was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, high her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. but finally she forced herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that away. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at your face right now. Okay, I will. I'll be your beach. Wait. Did I read this one before? Okay, this is a new poem, I guess. Alright, I'll be your beach from Natsuki. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonders over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond our sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that... Okay, I read this. Forget the beach. Forget you each. Forget you we raps you want to teach. Forget all these bars that makes you go your heights and feats. I'm not dealing with this again. Please. These rhymes you need to recompense. And repent. Yeah. I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then come up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic that both of us can write about or whatever. You can't really see yourself doing that, so making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I cared. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing something once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Alright, I'm gonna try Yuri next. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changed her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her alone for now. Oh crap, Yuri isn't trying to rock with me anymore. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, John. Thanks. Sir, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, John. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with anyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when I think about you. Sayori. No. John. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you have fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori? I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what you're cheering you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, John. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks off the classroom, into herself. Hi, John. Have you thought about what you want to submit to the performance to the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of the bunch of people, I'll have to get you some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, make sure it'll turn out great. It will also make me happy to see. Ahahaha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding back in my hands. I like it, John. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ahahaha. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Ahahaha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they only a few lines long. They might even feel like they've written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that can apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is that kind of writes like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. That might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning though. So I can see why it'd be kind of your poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Lady who knows everything. Not a single lady knows everything. But they are smart people. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers sort of things that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my own mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, we wouldn't start to lose its meaning. You know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Huh, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we shouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. You mean, of course she means one-dimensional, okay. Whatever. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is this me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something does sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnant air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. Ah, seems you're right. Sayuri always lightens the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She's actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. All the time not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my relationship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival's preparations, so... Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. Alright, I have no faith in this conversation. Let's just get to it. Let's go. Let's get it cracking. I have no faith in this atmosphere. I have no faith in y'all cats trying to do your thing as far as figuring out who's gonna be with what. Eat it. Oh boy. Eat it! Jealousy's a mother. Let's go. Well, bacon sounds like it'd be fun. And you guys made it sound like it's how it works, so it'll probably use 2 people. Don't worry, bacon is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'd be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. Okay, so the text changed. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's kind of hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Everything else we need to talk about? No, that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that's really counts. What about you, John? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in seeing how things will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? What about Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that it's a big deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think Yuri might be feeling a little unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't Natsuki glides back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki's going over and puts her head down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That would be really important for people to feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns out to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I certainly taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to say such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki wasn't trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she was trying to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps make everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us is going to make it really a great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up the things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? What do you mean where I'm going? I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to scoot. I'm trying to be out the door. We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I had no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki give me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming over to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'll be the one to help you, I thought maybe I'll go to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, well, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah? I'm really gonna show you why I love bacon so much. And you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is gonna come to our house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me what she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute languages. She's also like complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply told her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's phone, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a bit of a habit, simply entering each other's house like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I headed up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, John. I sit down in her room. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end it right here. Thank you so much for the support. I have to go and see how things is gonna be for me, you know, as far as living here. So I hope to do this again pretty soon. Thank y'all so much. Follow me on Facebook.